Andrik and Big Jiggs.
That makes sense.
So, Andrik is somebody who is a well-known individual, especially in Mexico.
Yep. We just got exposed very hard for not knowing what players look like, by the way.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Anyways.
When you only see the character, it's like...
True! True!
It's like, how dare you? How dare you, as a commentator, get your information wrong?
I mean, white guy, long blonde hair, yeah, it's got to be Loaf, right? Anyways, Andrik and Big Jiggs coming on into it. Andrik has been on quite a tear with Captain Falcon as of late, putting himself into the conversation for being one of, potentially the best representative of this character in the world. Big Jiggs, as we talked about just moments ago, right, beat Deathspade to qualify for top 24, just beat Shu.
Game 5, by the way.
3-2 as well, Game 5, right? So he has been on a tear of Game 5 sets, proving that, hey, Shiny Mark's not the only Pikachu who can get it done in this year bracket.
Yeah, and Andrik is one of those players that exhibit like such a dominating stage presence with Falcon.
I mean, did he just teabag into Sticky Walk into...
Why, yes, he did. Why, yes, he did.
I'm sorry. This man is tactical crouching. So far, he can't even get back to ledge. Edge Snivy, but hey, you know what? I'm sure the way he's playing right now, he's just considering that one a homie stock.
Yeah, a lot of the invaders this tournament have been seemingly challenged by so many of our local heroes. It's kind of crazy. Like, we hear the crowd already going off for Big Jiggs and Andrik, definitely wanting to get the upset over one of the top seeds of this tournament. He's really just shaping up to do it. Look at this. Oppressive nature from Pikachu.
Yeah, and this is a really interesting Pikachu playstyle because we're seeing not the optimal conversions. We're not seeing these up air bridges. We're not seeing 0 to 80 neutral air loops. But what we are seeing is measured patient play. Unfortunately, not patient enough to avoid the stray dash attack for Andrik to close out the stock and even it up here. He's looking for a lot of these down tilts to try and find tech chases. This is some very wonky kind of like scrappy focused Pikachu play, and it's like a weird level of like it's neutral, but it's not the same type of neutral as Shiny Mark, right? He wants to play this very scrappy play style.
Yeah, he's trying to like get in there between like back airs with the lightning speed or the quick attacks, because quick attack does have a hitbox. It's pretty good. We've been seeing Shiny Mark and Big Jiggs kind of use it very aggressively all tournament.
Pikachu there, right? Big Jiggs looking for the landing hitbox, Snivy, just not able to find it. And calling out the Falcon dive past ledge with the late quick attack. How did Big Jiggs know that was coming?
He simply was in the right place at the right time. And he's like, oh, I will take the free handouts. And I might just take this free edge guard. They get the forward air going. Can we run it back for the finisher with the Thunder? No, we cannot.
Yeah, that high Thunder was very gutsy. He could have just thrown out a T-Jolt to force the high recovery into another forward air, but instead, right, trying to go for the flashy play, close out the stock off one less interaction, and that's going to give Andrik a couple more opportunities. Big Jiggs is feeling himself, right? And I would too, right? Beat Deathspade into Shu on the run of my lifetime. But you have to still play the way you played against those players. When you're not, well, you're going to give your opponent a lot of openings that a player like Andrik is going to capitalize on, but he needs to find a way to take the stock and bring it to a last stock situation first, because he has not been able to hit Big Jiggs in a minute.
Yeah, he's been getting like a lot of kills off just like dash attacks and like, as we see like back air, where it's kind of really hard to hit this small little rat, It's like he pokes just under your little attacks and everything like that. Yep. He's been finessing all around Andrik, getting a lot of these hits like you were saying before.
When he lands, he gets all in the X and squishy too, right? He's very hard to catch on a landing. Andrik double jumping there to fake out the knee. Looking for a down air on the chase afterwards was very smart, but at the end of the day, Pikachu gets to recover from so many different angles that they can just cover that on reaction in a way a bunch of people can't. Allowed Big Jiggs to then get the ledge trap because both of them were scrapping off stage, and then, well, Pikachu.
Yeah, this matchup is like so interesting to me because it's not just the character matchups, it's like the player matchups, their styles. We've seen how Big Jiggs is really good, like you were saying before, with like the aggressive play, like the scrapping interactions. It's kind of like foreign, which we don't really see from Pikachu.
I was going to say, it's very scrappy, but it's not scrappy aggressive in the way a player like G Extreme from Connecticut might be. And it's not defensive, very solid neutral based like Shiny Mark, or very aggressive and explosive like Esam. It's this weird, like, tech chasey, forward airy, stray hits. I'm going to just wall you out and back air you and abuse my difficulty to hit you to just kind of out press your buttons in neutral and abuse your pour out of shield.
Yeah, like he gets the one big starter, which we saw there, got the 3 hits, and it sets up for a pretty good kill scenario here at the ledge, which he's trying to just get it going with the down airs, the T-Jolts, but wasn't able to do it. Andrik trying to strut his way on out.
I understand this playstyle. He's trying to condition you into shield, and then utilize a mixture of neutral air, forward air, back air, and even up air that are very safe on shield, where Falcon's best out of shield option is probably like Falcon dive, which is not that fast. It's frame 13, which is like more than a sixth of a second. So to force you into shield, Snivy, and then you get grabs and get to do whatever you want, or safe shield pressure to then reset.
But the down air to the reverse knee, always gonna do the trick in the book. That is the Falcon classic.
It absolutely is. And Snivy, honestly, it never gets old. I don't care what
people
say.
It really doesn't.
Hitting a knee is satisfying. Hitting a Raptor dive a Raptor boost is too, but not when you're going to get punished with an up smash. Big Jiggs managing to keep this one contested, even with Andrik not throwing a stock away at 0 this time around. Snivy, he has to be a little bit more efficient on his conversions, though, because Andrik is starting to tighten up his own play.
Yeah, and I wonder if we're going to see that crazy play from Andrik, which we kind of saw embers of it in the last stock, of where he just finds one interaction in neutral and just seemingly carries you and pressures you in a way off stage where you really just have to remain composed. Because if you fold under that pressure, he will surely just end your life.
And finding the pressure there, I like the high up air covering the platform, allowing Pikachu to still fall against some pressure, looking for Thunder there, but even though he had it from DI, didn't like what he saw enough to commit, and so opted to just reset the T-Jolt, I think, to trade there as well, and Andrik just mixing you. Like, I feel like Big Jiggs is starting to get a little slow in his decision-making, and Andrik's decisiveness is really helping him out.
Yeah, but unfortunately wasn't able to get it with the F-Smash there.
Only the sour spot connecting.
The Pikachu gonna have to get it strong, but all right, holding the Falcon Gentleman's. Andrik can still definitely look to snipe this out, trying to run it back from the Gentleman's, but wasn't able to close it out. That back throw is gonna do the trick, though.
Yes, sir, it is. The T-Jolt gonna find some pressure, but missing the grab, so able to reset. Back throw, not gonna do it just yet, but Pikachu's so good at edge guarding. However, Falcon's air drift in Falcon dive is so good, but not good enough to avoid the down smash catch after the fact, Snivy. Big Jig's patience to deal with these Raptor dives, Raptor boosts and Falcon dives, has just been really good. And honestly, that's been what's allowing him to stay in this game number 2.
Yeah, and like now we're seeing Andrik's positioning pay out a lot more here with the way he's just trying to just play outside of Big Jiggs' explosive range.
I'm sorry, did landing hitbox of back air just hit below ledge?
Why, yes it did.
Pikachu just,
yes, that did.
Pikachu's crazy, man. I love this character. I don't care what people say. I think this character is really cool to watch. Because yeah, they're really strong, but they're also very difficult to play. They have so many options. Finding the single up air bridge to try and close it out, but hey, good SDI will get you out of forward air.
And it's the way they link their combos, much like that Thunder setup. Now we have Big Jiggs going up 2-0 against another Mexican Titan here that is Andrik. And we've seen this happen before.
I don't know.
We've been seeing this.
Did you just see Andrik's face too? He was smirking. He heard "Let's go Jiggs" from the crowd erupting in thunder, much to match Pikachu's own, and Andrik's response was just to smirk and shake his head.
Now we know what the Big Jiggs fan cam was for. Now we know why he is holding that big Pikachu up on the stage, going 2-0 up against Andrik right now.
I wonder if he was given that from Deathspade, and because I know Deathspade's been carrying around a giant Pikachu. Maybe there's just 2 of them. I'm not quite sure though.
The Pikachu's adorable.
Pika-P.
I need to really get like a Squishmallow of that in the Piplup variety. But all right, moving on. PS2, potential last game for Andrik here in winner's side.
It's close, but Snivy, that game looked so much better for Andrik. He was able to find the resets, looking for the down air reset, and that's something you'll see with him. He loves his jab resets. He loves his tech chases. He loves the things that are a very strong route, though not necessarily optimal, but the amount of mental damage they do to you, right? Like what we were talking about with Moxie earlier, right? Exposes the flaws that players put in their characters. It gets in your head, it breaks your mental, and it forces you to really start second-guessing yourself. Andrik hasn't been able to hit them, though, and Big Jiggs is playing with the confidence of a man possessed.
Yeah, and if we see, we do see the down there reverse air, forward air. But if Andrik just overshoots like once, Big Jiggs is like constantly there in the vicinity to get a reversal, to find a really big opening to just rack on that percentage. Much like just you whiff something, already in with the quick attacks.
And Big Jiggs swinging with forward air at ledge every single time. Andrik starting to call it out with another Falcon dive. Looking for the Thunder, but not going to find it. I wonder if we're going to see Andrik at some point in the set, if he has the opportunity to look for a reversal in that situation. Big Jiggs looks for it every single time.
Yeah, and tried to get really overzealous with the up smash, but I understand that vacuum is so huge. But this could be your opportunity here. Andrik's doing a really good job at keeping Big Jiggs in check, especially off these dash attacks. Still holding the neutral air on the shield. He's doing a really good job just kind of avoiding a lot of these kill scenarios.
Pikachu got hit by the first Falcon jab, but the hit stun flinch animation made Pikachu low profile the second jab and allowed Jiggs to roll out. That was so silly, Snivy. Right now, just looking for tech chase once again. Going back to game one, finding drag down forward air into F-tilt. It's a kill confirm, but not one you see often because it's so situational. But Big Jiggs on that scrappy playstyle recognizes it and it's made the most so far.
Yeah, and committing to that down tilt could have been so bad because Big Jiggs was looking to get a really big reversal. But all right, we got the back air, sniping out the quick attacks. Now Andrik going up here. If he's able to get this game, I'm very scared for what's in store for Big Jiggs in the future.
Yeah, I like the quick attack there to find the pressure. This is a huge edge guard situation. Andrik, though, not pushing a button to get caught by the T-Jolt, getting pushed out of the rapid jab again. Pikachu is just so hard to connect those on consistently. I feel like the way this character's box animation shift, it feels like even just flinching just takes rapid jabs from tall characters off the table.
Yeah, and still, like, we're really back in this, like, scrappy neutral. Big Jiggs just looking to find that opener, but all right, Andrik able to get the down air in, but not quite a whole lot. Still just trying to keep up this damage going.
Oh, no.
With these up airs going so strong. That damage is racking up. 102, tried to end it with the up smash, but unfortunately it does not pull through.
I thought you. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
I thought
some big legs.
I thought he was gonna look for a Falcon dive because normally when you condition your opponent to get antsy like that, up in the air, right? You're juggling them to kind of start to guess with their resources early, and then you can just catch them with a command grab. There's nothing they can do about it, and they just explode. But I like Andrik resetting and trying to catch the landing with the up smash instead, expecting that, hey, maybe, you know, Jiggs is going to expect that and fast fall down so I can call it out. Doing so early enough to force the landing the other way and using Falcon's very high ground speed to his own advantage. Getting himself on the board, and definitely Vite has looked stronger each and every game. Moving over to Town and City, which I imagine means FD and Kalos are banned, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I am surprised that the third ban wasn't here on Town and City, though, considering that flat space. But I know Falcon loves the platform layouts, especially this one, so that might be why.
Yeah. Big Jiggs was like off to a really explosive start, and he's still just keeping this combo going, especially off these ladders as well. But Andrik with the reversal on the down air, not able to get it out because Pikachu's recovery is so damn good.
Wow, he went all the way up there, really expecting Andrik to go for an early mix-up. Not going to find it, though, and now Andrik is getting cooking, really starting to get the parry game online, but once again, Snivy Pikachu is nice and short and squishy. There is no finding these high up smashes on this little boy when he's crouching down, and right now, it's just going to put you back in the blender, continue the edge guard, and that might be Andrik somehow scrapping his way out of there.
Yeah, very nice composure as well, and the up B getting a little bit more damage as well, and the forwarder sniping it out. Now, I'm very surprised that we went to the stage because we've seen how good
That's like a ZSS moment, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, but we've seen how Andrik is really good with his combo game, the way he positions himself with the movements and everything like that, and his nil combos especially.
Very interesting from Jiggs there to reset and look for the forward smash instead of just draw off with a back air again, because Falcon doesn't have a great tool to contest that. Gotta find the ledge trump, though. That was a beautiful crouch ledge slip back to the edge hang, and Big Jiggs is getting a little aggressive off stage, though. He needs to find a conversion fast. Going to do so off the slight misty eye, but Snivy, he's starting to play a little over-aggressive, really start to swing for these openings, and that concerns me moving forward to the rest of this game 4 and potentially game 5.
Yeah, Andrik's kind of sinking back and just like finding these openings off these side Bs, just like playing outside of this range that Big Jiggs wants to play. But Big Jiggs really just knows how to find these openers, knows how to find these hits. But it's always Andrik seeming like the one to like get out of these situations somehow.
The down air reset, the landing hitbox to put you off stage was so smart, recognizing how close he was to ledge. Now the platform carrying away is going to mean a situation that was a clear lockdown for Andrik.
Oh,
Instead, it's something he has to continue to work for. Or that almost was scary for Andrik. If he got caught by that, he could have died Snivy at a very early percent. Instead, though, both players are just going to have to reset back to stage. And it's just going to be a scrap yet again to try and find out how long can Jiggs hold on to this second stall.
Yeah, these recoveries have been super impressive. And I like how on Big Jiggs there like didn't pull the trigger on the neutral air. He took it as an opportunity to like gain position back, recompose himself as he can like set up shop once again. Now looking to keep these juggles going up against Andrik, who is trying to bait something out with this double jump that we're seeing.
Beautiful movement mix up there as well from Jiggs, right? Starting to show off some dash dances, some quick shimmies into slingshots for T-Jolt, keep it ambiguous. Andrik, though, with the full confidence now himself, and when Falcons get confidence, Snivy, that's when they get scary.
Yeah, that full confidence is a Captain Falcon staple that every main has, and oh my god, that weight was godlike.
That confidence, baby.
Picking up that roll as well. Andrik is looking to take this rat to the game 5 right now.
Yes, sir. He is looking to put that rat on a skewer and cook it like he's got nothing else to eat, Snivy. Andrik is full on cooking right now, and honestly, Big Jiggs just has not had a solid answer towards this newly increasing confidence in his play. He's gone. Jiggs has tried to answer back with an increasing a number of dash attacks, and just Andrik keeps being ready.
Yeah, Andrik is really just trying to start or find just a finisher with the down air.
Safety?
Yeah, that safety looking. Ooh, I love that too. Big Jiggs putting up a wall with the Thunder to try and keep Andrik still at the ledge. But Andrik is just gunning up for that kill percentage. He's going prime and ready for this kill with the back air. And yes, we are going to a game 5.
Man, Snivy, I feel like you would think, right? You would think we would get tired of saying that. But nope. I'm down.
They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. Game 5, game 5, game 5.
They don't get old and they hit the ground running.
We're running now.
Well,
Andrik is definitely running right now.
My brain gets spun, but your head gets dumb. There's so much to do and so much to see.
Well, we're not taking no back streets. We're here on the main stage.
Yes, sir. Over in the town and city. We just left it. So, I mean, hey, maybe we're heading to the I'm taking that back route to our next destination. Who knows?
Of course.
We're going to find out where it's going to be in just a second. Getting in to yet another game number 5.
Now, we have the culmination of just the previous sets, the data, the information, the adaptation stages. We've both figured out these playstyles of these characters, but Big Jiggs with a very impressive opener with a 3-3, only almost getting that stock on Andrik, but he was ready. And Andrik is firing right back.
Yeah, Pikachu doesn't actually have the ability, if you DI that first up air in, that's where you see the ESAM combo, right? Up air, fast fall thunder. Otherwise, you just get back air there and
no
have to back off. But Andrik saying, I don't know how to back off. I'm a race car driver, pedal to the metal, and gonna find the early knee.
Ritual, we might see that Andrik that we saw at Wave Dash.
Yes, sir.
He had a very impressive battle with Big Boss, and he's looking to test Big Jiggs right there.
Did very well at Best in the West and a couple other tournaments too recently. Like, Andrik has been on a steady grind of improvement as this Pink Falcon, and showing no signs here. He has fully downloaded.
The catch on the top off the up B?
Bro, I'm telling you, the Big Blue's firmware has finished updating. The download is complete, and there is nothing left for Jiggs.
This is what happens when you mess around and find out, when you're dealing with a Captain Falcon as explosive, as crazy as Andrik is. Big Jiggs is still trying to push towards a single stock on the board, but this Falcon seems like he's out of control. He's untamable.
Yeah, and you see now Jiggs, right, fully breaking down, starting to swing at every opportunity, just get anything started. And it's, it's beyond creativity. It was very creative for a long time, but now that decision-making is going on. Andrik wants it,
bro,
but finally, Snivy Finally, Jiggs hit that call-out Thunder. Maybe that'll give him a chance to reset his mental. But Pikachu very capable of bringing this back. But off a Raptor boost, you are one hit away from death. Snivy, this one's not looking good for the hero.
Yeah, trying to hang around for a Gentleman's or a down tilt. Wasn't quite able to get it, but Big Jiggs still just trying to find some solid footing to stand. I mean, 148, this is such a scary situation where Falcon can just seemingly get you in one scary interaction, get you with one move. The Rapid Jab is gonna take it. Vamos, Andrik, getting game 5.
Yes, sir, and that Rapid Dash, well, I'm going to be honest, it did not look like it was DI'd quite right, but it felt like he was trying to SDI it out to try and pop out of it because he was kind of caught at the end and instead just got kind of launched by the finisher during his SDI and got sent into the blast zone. It's unfortunate, but it does also happen. And now I believe coming up next, if I'm reading this right,